Everybody, to Forza Horizon 3, and today we're taking a look at the 1998 Aston Martin V8 Vantage V600. And now, just to clarify that any of these reviews that I am doing outside of the car packs or any other DLC for the game are ones I'm going to pick myself. So yeah, no requests please, because these are cars that I either have something to say about or like or even love. And this is definitely a car I really rather love. I think it looks absolutely brilliant, and yeah, only 56 versions of this Vantage were ever built, so it's incredibly rare as well. And yeah, it's really rather luxurious. It's really a Grand Tourer than more of a racing car. It's got 4 seats. It's got a boot, sort of. It's not a massive boot or anything like that, but it's more than enough for the kind of things that this car will be doing. And yeah, it's got a lot going for it performance wise as well. Now take a look at this impressive engine. So yeah, it's a 5.3 litre twin supercharged V8, and yeah, it's got 600 horsepower and 600 pounds-feet of torque, so that's an immense amount of power. You struggle to find many other cars from the 90s that have more power than that. The only one I can think of is the McLaren F1. So yeah, that's an incredible amount of power. Sorry about Warren and getting in the way there. But yeah, they are both Eaton superchargers, and it also has optimized cooling and a wider exhaust. It's also got new brakes and new springs and new dampers to help deal with that extra power, because yeah, that is a lot of power for a car to deal with even now, never mind back in 1998. So yeah, highly impressive amount of power and torque there. And as you can see, it's hardly a stripped out racer either, so you've got all that power, you've got all this luxury, and you've got all this comfort as well to go with it. So yeah, it's best of both worlds, quite frankly. Plenty of power and plenty of luxury to go with it. So yeah, this car really sings when it's out on the circuit, so I'm going to take it out on there and see what it can do. So see you when we get there. Alright, so here we are. Let's take this big beast out. So yeah, despite the fact that it weighs 4,414 pounds, which is a hell of a lot of weight for a car of this class, it, as you can see, more than capable of shifting really rather well. So yeah, 0 to 16, 4.6 seconds, 0 to 110.1, and it going to a top speed of 201 miles an hour. So yeah, they're fairly impressive figures even for today. Granted, the 0 to 100 time is by no means quick, but the 0 to 60 time is really rather impressive for a rear wheel drive, really rather heavy coupe that, yeah, has 600 horsepower, which, even though it's a lot back then, there are plenty of cars that have more than that or can match that. But even so, it's still plenty of power for a car even today, and especially in terms of other Aston Martins. You've certainly not got all that many Aston Martins with more power than this. So yeah, impressive torque and power, like I said, impressive acceleration and top speed, and even though it does weigh as much as it does, it's still rather impressive for the bends as well. A little bit tail happy, as you'd expect for a car with 600 horsepower, 600 pounds-feet of torque, but it's perfectly controllable. And yeah, because he also gave new brakes, new springs, and new dampers, it's more than capable of handling all that extra power through the corners. So yeah, it's easily one of my favourite cars in the game, and I'm really glad they brought it back after its debut in Forza Motorsport 4. Because yeah, that was the last time and the first time that it was in a Forza game, so I'm really rather glad it's back. Because yeah, like I said, it's easily one of my favourites, and a car I've loved ever since Forza Motorsport 4. So yeah, highly recommend you trying it out. It isn't a cheap car by any means, but it's really rather worth the experience, because there really is not much else from that time that has this kind of power, luxury, looks and capabilities that it has. So yeah, really wish Aston Martin would do something as insane as they say they do now, because yeah, even though they do cars with plenty of horsepower like this, there aren't that many that have the kind of torque powers of this to go to match that horsepower. And even though I do appreciate their lightness, there's nothing really like a brute like this in terms of weight and power. Like Jeremy Clarkson once said, it's a Rolls Royce of attitude, and yeah, you can certainly validate that. So yeah, hugely impressive car for the time, and yeah, gladly a car that I'd buy today, quite frankly, if I could afford it. But like I said, only 56 of these were ever made, so they're incredibly rare. And yeah, even the Aston Martin V8 Vantage from the 90s in general, only 1,000 or so of them were made, so even they are rare themselves. So yeah, it's a rare car of a rare car. But yeah, if you ever could find one, get it, and if you can afford it on the game, try it, because it is worth it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.